In a realm where chaos brews and magic flows like a tempest, a new hero awakens. Her name is Lyra. Born of fire and fury, she holds a power she barely understands. In a darkened alley, Lyra stumbles upon an ancient relic. Her fate is sealed. She feels an overwhelming rush of energy as the relic binds with her soul. The darkness awakens within her, and she begins to understand her new power. A group of thugs confronts Lyra, sensing her new strength. They don't know what they're dealing with. Lyra unleashes a wave of shadow energy, knocking them back with ease. She realizes her powers are more than she can control, but she feels an unrelenting pull to explore them further. A strange, cryptic message echoes in her mind. The Harbinger calls, and your destiny awaits. Lyra knows that the Harbinger, a dark force, is looking for her, and she must find him first. The relic hums with energy, sensing the Harbinger's presence drawing near. Lyra enters an abandoned warehouse, where she finds the remnants of the Harbinger's minions. The air grows colder, and Lyra feels a presence lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, the shadow strikes. She's not alone. The minions of the Harbinger attack, but Lyra is beginning to master her power. Her shadow powers grow stronger with each passing moment. She's no longer a beginner, but the Harbinger's presence is growing stronger, and Lyra knows she must be prepared for the final confrontation. As the warehouse settles, a shadowy portal begins to form before Lyra. The relic pulses wildly, warning her of what lies beyond. A voice whispers from the portal, calling Lyra's true name. Visions flood her mind, memories of a life she never lived. She sees herself standing beside the Harbinger as his queen. Tears stream down her face. This is not the future she wants. With a scream, Lyra tears herself from the vision's grip. The portal collapses, leaving behind a single black feather. She picks up the feather, feeling a chilling surge of power. A new path lies before her. Resist the darkness, or rule it. The streets of Arcanbridge rumble as the Harbinger's sentinels emerge. Lyra senses the change. The enemy has begun the hunt. Without warning, a sentinel charges through the alley. Lyra leaps aside, activating the relic's hidden power. She realizes she must master the relic or be consumed by it. The relic's energy surges, memories of ancient warriors flooding Lyra's mind. Each warrior had fallen, but left behind a fragment of their strength. Lyra feels their power stitching into her bones. Pain and strength collide. The relic reshapes her destiny, whether she accepts it or not. A voice whispers from the relic, "Rise, Stormborn." The sky cracks open. A dark shape descends with a deafening roar. The creature lands, its armored talons crushing stone and steel. Lyra, now surging with new power, steps forward to confront it. The beast roars a sound that shakes the heavens and the earth. Lyra lifts her hand and the storm answers her call. Energy floods Lyra's veins as the first bolt strikes her outstretched hand. Her body levitates, wrapped in a cocoon of roaring thunder. Ancient runes ignite across her skin, pulsing with forgotten power. The Warden Reaper recoils, sensing the rise of something greater. With a single breath, Lyra becomes the first Stormborn in 1,000 years. The ground trembles as the Warden Reaper unfurls its skeletal wings. Lyra's storm aura blazes brighter, crackling with pure power. With a roar, the Warden Divestalons aimed straight at her heart. Lyra sidesteps, unleashing a blast of lightning from her palm. The bolt strikes, but the Warden absorbs it, laughing. Lyra's heart pounds. She realizes raw power alone won't win. The Warden strikes with a shockwave, hurling Lyra into a shattered pillar. Gasping, Lyra pulls herself up, battered but unyielding. From within, a deeper power stirs the true heart of the Stormborn. She charges again, this time, not as a novice, but as destiny unleashed. Lyra stands firm, heart pounding as the Warden Reaper glares at her, its dark energy swirling around. The Warden's voice rumbles like thunder. "This is your end, warrior." The dark magic intensifies. Lyra leaps forward, her sword blazing with white-hot energy. The air crackles with magic. The Warden's talons scrape against Lyra's armor, sparks flying as the two forces clash. With a fierce roar, Lyra retaliates, slicing through the Warden's dark magic. The Warden Reaper's form begins to shift, its body becoming a swirling mass of shadow and death. Lyra feels a surge of power, her sword glowing even brighter as her will to win strengthens. The Warden Reaper lunges, its dark claws swiping at Lyra, but she's ready. With a final push, Lyra leaps into the air, her sword raised to deliver the final blow. With a thunderous clash, Lyra plunges her sword into the Warden's heart, unleashing an explosion of light. The battle has ended. Lyra stands alone in the wreckage, breathing heavily, her sword still glowing with residual energy. The Warden Reaper's form disintegrates, leaving nothing but ashes scattered in the wind. Lyra looks down at the ground, her emotions mixed relief, triumph, and sadness all at once. From the shadows, a voice calls out to her. The fight is not over, Lyra. Lyra's hand instinctively goes to her sword, but she doesn't draw it. She waits, watching the figure carefully. The figure steps closer, revealing their identity, an enigmatic sorcerer cloaked in darkness. You've defeated the Warden, but your journey is far from over, the sorcerer says, voice filled with foreboding. Lyra steps forward, her voice steady. Who are you, and why do you seek me? I am the one who controls fate, the sorcerer replies. And your fate, Lyra, is just beginning. As the sorcerer's power rises, Lyra feels the weight of their words. Her journey may be just beginning, but she is ready. The sorcerer's laughter echoes, filling the empty battlefield. You think you're ready, Lyra? You know nothing of the true enemy. Your enemies are not the ones you can see, the sorcerer continues. They are hidden in the very fabric of reality itself. What do you mean? Lyra demands, stepping forward, her voice steady but filled with uncertainty. You were chosen, Lyra, the sorcerer says, but not for the reasons you think. Your power has always been a curse. Lyra feels a cold shiver run down her spine. The words strike deep, threatening the foundation of everything she thought she knew. The power you wield was meant to control worlds, the sorcerer whispers. But the price is far greater than you realize. You were born from this curse, Lyra. Your purpose has always been to destroy, not to save. I am the one who shaped your fate, the sorcerer reveals, their eyes glowing with cold intent. I am the reason you live, and the reason you will die. No! Lyra screams, her sword glowing brighter as she pushes back against the dark force. I will not let you control me. The sorcerer laughs once more, but now it's different. There is fear in their voice. You may be powerful, Lyra, but you are not invincible. Lyra stands tall, the light surrounding her growing even more intense. Her sword pulses with immense power. This ends now, the sorcerer sneers. You think you can defeat me? The world bends to my will. I am not afraid of you, Lyra declares. She swings her sword, cutting through the dark energy like it's nothing. The sorcerer's face twists with rage. You will regret this, Lyra. The light cannot save you. Lyra braces herself, preparing for the sorcerer's attack. I don't need saving. I'm here to save this world. The sorcerer hurls the dark orb toward Lyra, a twisted smile on their face. Then prepare for oblivion. With a roar, Lyra swings her sword down, sending a beam of pure light colliding with the orb, creating a massive explosion of energy. As the explosion fades, Lyra stands unscathed, her sword still shining bright. The sorcerer stumbles, their power faltering. This can't be, the sorcerer gasps, their confidence shattered. I was supposed to be invincible. It's over, Lyra declares, her voice filled with resolve. She steps forward, the sword of light aimed at the sorcerer. Lyra raises her sword high, her energy surging as she prepares to strike. This is for the world, and for the fallen, the sorcerer gasps, their eyes filled with desperation. You're a fool. I will return. This isn't the end. No, it ends here, Lyra responds firmly, stepping closer to her fallen foe. You won't threaten this world again. With a swift motion, Lyra plunges her sword into the sorcerer's chest, the light expanding in all directions. The sorcerer's screams fade into silence as their body crumbles to dust, vanishing into the air. As the dust settles, the air grows still. Lyra looks around, the calm after the storm now surrounding her. She lowers her sword, breathing deeply. It's finally over. The land begins to heal, the earth shifting as the dark forces are eradicated. Lyra looks up at the sky, her eyes filled with hope. The world is safe once more. The battle is over, but Lyra knows her journey is only just beginning.